So Ed, a great performance for George Liddard there. Brad Paul's in the crowd. Would that be a good first defence?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, look, we just focus on the win really, and just let George have his moment. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people queuing up to fight him. Who knows what's next? Maybe a European title, maybe Brad Paul's. Like, we've got to defend against someone, so we'll see.
Rumours that Kieran Conway suffered a hand injury. Can you confirm anything?
He did, yeah. I mean, look, he was comfortably losing the fight, so let's not take away from the quality of George's performance. But you could see, I think, the 8th or 9th round when he went down, he hurt his hand, left hand. I don't think it would have had a big difference on the fight, but he would have thrown the kitchen sink at him late on. But I thought a brilliant performance from George.
You've been very vocal about this battle with Dana White. What would you say your strengths in promoting are and your weaknesses?
Weaknesses, I'll be honest, absolutely none. Strengths, I know boxing inside out, I know the game. Just like he knows MMA and UFC. When you see him reading off a script for Canelo Crawford, oh yeah, we've also got this fight on it, he has absolutely no idea. Just like I couldn't go into MMA and tell you the lineup of an MMA card. He can do it willy-nilly without a script. You live it every single day. And he don't do that in boxing. He don't feel like I feel about boxing. He doesn't have a respect, really, for the sport of boxing. You're seeing that by what he's trying to do. But listen, they're a quality operation and he's a great promoter and I'm up for the battle. But I find it really flattering that it's me v Dana White in boxing. And he's giving me a spring in my step every day to get up and work harder.
What would you say his strengths and his weaknesses are in the sport?
Got a huge company, got a lot of money, got a lot of power, can change political bills quite easily and probably incorrectly, in my opinion. But it's what it is. And like I said, I can't really fault the guy. He's a top promoter, but he don't know boxing like I know boxing.
There's a lot of focus on you and Dana in this battle to be the best promoter in the world. But do you think it's also up for debate who's the best promoter in Britain at the moment with the shows that Frank's been putting on?
Yeah, I mean, we're not really a British promoter. We're a global promotional company. Frank's a brilliant British promoter. They don't do any shows in the US. We do 20 a year. They don't do shows in Mexico. We do 6 a year. They don't do Australia. We do 5 a year. So I don't. Of course, Frank's a competitor in the British market, but we've got to keep our eyes open for everyone. We're fighting Oscar, we're fighting Dana, we're fighting Aaron, we're fighting PBC, we're fighting Frank Warren, we're fighting No Limit in Australia, we're fighting, Zampa in Mexico. So we're not really focused on one individual.
Would you say your focus on the British market has slipped a little bit in recent years?
Not really. I just think that I would say we're still number one, or we're like that with Queensberry. But I think we've got the best young stable of talent in British boxing. But no, we definitely haven't lost focus. We just understand that, like I said, it's a huge job that we've got. No one's ever done what we've done before, and it's a great position to be in.
And what's going on with this rumoured Ghana card in December? Who are we likely to see on that?
Yeah, I mean, not Anthony Joshua. I mean, that's the first thing. We're looking at that potentially for February. But we're talking to those guys about a possible card in December, and we'll see if it happens.
Craig Richards could feature on that?
Possibly, yeah.
Dan Aziz at all?
Possibly, yeah.
And finally, what's your opinion? The California State Commission votes 6-0 unanimously in favour of the Ali Act.
I mean, I think everybody in boxing's a bit shocked because the Muhammad Ali Act's there to protect the fighter, and obviously someone don't want to protect the fighter. So it is what it is. I mean, we all know what's going on with stuff like that, and it's politics, isn't it? So I will never understand it.
Thank you for your time.